Say hello when you're popping on. Excuse me, and let me know where you're watching from. I hope you all had a great Christmas. Soon to be New Year. See if we can pull everything up. All right. Yay. We'll just give everybody a few minutes to pop on. Well, soon get my phone to go. Pull everything up. All right. There we go. Working with our new love meter tonight. This is a little ornament. You can purchase it without the hole at the top or with the hole at the top. We're going to use it like this because I'm going to make it into a gift tag. So that's why we've got it the way we have it. All right, looks like we're live in both places. Woohoo! All right, so let's go ahead and start painting. Now, what did I do? Here it is. Get out some diaper wipes. Say hello when you're popping on. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm going to go ahead and use a rubber glove because I always get this brown stuff under my fingernails. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, the antique wax on both sides. So all I'm doing is rubbing it on, and when it's the darkness I want, then I'm good. If it's too dark, I will just take off more. I always get this stuff in my fingers, so I'm trying to keep some rubber gloves handy. It's nasty looking. All right, I'm going to rub some of this off. It's darker than I wanted. This is just Waverly Antique Wax. I use this a lot. It just puts a nice sealant on your item. Hi, Nanny Dot. How are you? Let me see if I can scroll up here. There we go. Hope y'all had a great Christmas. All right, so that's done. This is going to go on the inside, so I'm not even going to do this. But our next step would be to glue this little disc on that little area right there. And that'll give that time to set up. And we should be ready to go. That looks pretty good. Now to double check that, I'm going to put this on top of it and make sure it sits perfect. But it's still setting up and it's sliding. But we give you a little diagram there. Let me see if we can move you down here so you can see better what I'm doing. Oh, that's good. All right. So that looks like it's in the proper place. So I'm just going to set that aside with that piece. This piece, we're going to paint it all white. And then we're going to do this area here in red. You only need to paint the one side. So let's see. Let's go ahead and see how our markers would do on this. I think the big one would do better. It's also going to be faster. Oh yeah. like that. Now I'm going to go all the way around. I just kind of outlined it with the big marker. Do it again. Tends to work better if I go backwards. I can stay on that line. There we go. I like my white really white. I don't think any of this is going to show, but I'm going to go ahead and paint it anyhow. Okay, we'll let that dry a minute. And we'll go ahead and do this. This is such an easy one to do with the markers. And you all know I love my Posca. And this is available in the Goimagine shop. And if you're local, don't forget to hit local so you don't end up paying shipping. If you accidentally do it, contact me and I can cancel the order and then you can reorder. So I don't want to see you paying shipping if you're picking it up. And it's very easy to do that. Now I think before I glue my hearts on, I am going to color it again. I'm going to give it a minute to dry. So let's just wait on that. Let's see if we can get this darker. And really, the only thing you have to paint is what's out here. Like in here, it's not going to matter because you're not even going to see that. This makes a cute little gift tag, or you could put some of that stretchy elastic and put it on your loved one's mirror in their car. Working on a lot of Valentine's stuff. If you're local and you're watching, we have the standing post kit that we're going to do at the library on the 30th of this month. If you've ordered already, your items are ready for pickup. If you wanted to go ahead and paint your standing post ahead of time. Otherwise, it's going to make for a long class. Go ahead and paint some of these. Now this is our little arrow. So I'm using the dark red on this. Let's do some of these red. And we'll do some pink. I'm going to kind of outline this and leave the outside a dark. Excuse me. Let's do some of our hearts. A few of them. Y'all wouldn't mind hitting the share button, I'd really appreciate it. Two. One over there. And let's get out our pink. Now when I'm off camera, I'm going to go ahead and use the resin on some of these hearts. And you can go back into any of my videos and watch one of those tutorials. It just adds an extra dimension and really makes your piece pop. And they have resin on Amazon that you can buy, and it's just a squeeze out, and then you use a nail dryer, the kind you put your fingernails in, to dry it. Because I want to let these dry overnight before I do them. That looks pretty good to me. Now, let's see if we can go over this one more time. Yeah, that's better. Is a little piece of fuzzy. There we go. And if you're not following me on Robin's Personalized Gifts, please do so on Facebook. A lot of new products are going to start showing up there, and I don't think you want to miss them. This is even one you could foil too, and I've got plenty of videos on foiling. All right, so this part in here we're going to color red. So I'm going to kind of just outline around here. But you could really dress this up with resin, with glitter, with Mod Podge. There's a lot you could do to this ornament to make it pop and to kind of make it your own. We've got a lot of projects in the shop that we're working on. We have 180 coasters, personalized coasters to make for a wedding. A wedding cake topper with the couple's cat. I got my new machine, so we now can engrave on glass and metal. I've been doing pens. Okay, now this is the first piece that you're going to glue. Yeah, when it gets to the bottom, you really can't get it out. There we go. Okay. And you want that to be on either side of your hole. So let's see if we can put some clamps on here. Just to kind of give it some added pressure to hold it in place. Just like that. And this one here, we're going to be gluing this in place. So let's let that sit for a minute. And this one here, we're going to glue some of these on top. I think I want the white one there. And you have extras here if you want. So let's go ahead and glue those in place. Okay. That's pretty solid now. So you've got this frame, that one. Now this goes on top of that. Now I think I think I'm going to go ahead and color that white too. Say hello and let me know where you're watching from. Don't be a stranger. We all love to chat on here. So see, that's going to turn like that. Now we're going to go ahead and put some glue around there. And cross your fingers, I have enough of this, because this is getting really low. No! Yikes. I don't know if this is the same hold or not, but we're going to find out. Alright, then we're going to glue this. Wait a minute. Yeah, we have to. We have to glue that there. Because it's just the thing on the bottom that's going to turn. Or the thing in the middle. This thing right here. But this is turning too. Alright. So we are going to have to clamp this and let it sit a minute. There we go. That's well shot. Then we're going to glue this on here. And I hope I did it right. Oh, man. Okay. It's working. But this, we're just going to put a little bit of glue there and there. Now let's see if I can get any of this out. Not that much. I just want that to go to there. Like that. I'm thinking maybe I wasn't supposed to glue that to that. And that was to spin. Oh no, I think I glued the wrong piece. Well, we're just going to go ahead and jack this up. I'm pretty sure that's the way it was supposed to go. Because I thought that was, it is supposed to turn, and it's not. Because of the glue. Alright, I'm going to have to let that set up a little bit. Because the glue is not holding it in place. So yes. Yeah, see, it's moving now. But I want that all the way over. Alright, so we're going to have to let this set up a little longer where that's going to stay in place. And when that's dry and you turn it, that should move also. Woo, I thought I did it wrong. Alright, so I'm going to use my easy beater. Not to beat on this, but to pull this through. There we go. Now, I want to put some ribbon on here. So, I'm not going to tie it in a bow. We're just going to loop it over itself. So we're coming back this way, but that's supposed to stay. And you know, I had wider ribbon that had really nice there. Well, let me see about using this. This might be too thick, but it's pretty. Yep, that should work. There we go. So all I did was loop it over itself because I'm going to use the string to pull it tight. And you want to kind of center it and then pull that a little tighter like that. And then we have a wooden bead here, and we're going to use this to pull our bead through, and then you're going to tie a knot to hold your bead in place, which will hold your bow in place. And then you're going to put a knot in here. Now, if I was going to put this on a mirror, say the visor in someone's car, I would use that real thin stretchy rope, elastic rope. So when that's dry, I'll be able to turn this, and that should follow that. But there you go. That is our new love meter. Just in time for Valentine's Day. Now, I'll show you a couple things we got in the works here. Let's see if this is the one. Okay, let me go ahead and pull you up. I may go ahead on Wednesday and do a video on how to put this together. This is foam board. And this is a little sandwich container that I got off of Amazon. I printed this on my printer. It's actually 8.5 by 14 sticker paper. And what you do is you open this up and you fill it full of little treats. And then when you're done, you close it. And that's their Valentine's card. Isn't that cute? The little Grinch. So I'll be making, I'm going to try and do one on Wednesday, but I'm not going to go live. I'm just going to record it. And then I will also, hopefully by then, be able to show you. I'm doing my grandson's first birthday party this weekend. So I'm doing a big balloon display with a poster. And I'm also doing the little favor. They're not going to be favor bags. They're going to be a favor card. You know, thank you for coming. And then there's going to be little treats on the card in the little container. So these are called jumbo treat cards. They're all the rage right now. There's a group I belong to, and some of these women, their designs are amazing. So I will be selling those out of the store if anybody local is interested. If anybody long distance wants a kit, I'm sure I could arrange and make one together for it. I also had some beads here, and I thought about maybe putting 1 or 2 beads on this, like putting one. Well, I'm going to do resin, so maybe I won't need that. I'll go ahead and I'll do resin, and then I'll post a picture of it. And what I mean by resin is it comes in a little container like this. I get this off of Amazon. I drizzle it the areas I want to be bright and shiny, and then I have my nail dryer that you put your nails under. It dries the resin. It does it within a minute or so. Sometimes I hit it on 60 and I have to do it twice. It depends on if you have the late cure or the easy hardcore cure, which I think that's what this one is. This is fast curing. So this is a little bit different than that one. It's the hard type. So that is that. Hey, Rachel, how are you? How was your holiday? All right, so I'll try and do a video of this card and post it on Wednesday. I don't know how it's going to go because we've got this wedding that we're doing all this work for, and we have the first birthday party we're doing all the work for. So that concludes tonight. That went pretty quick. Does anybody have any questions? Like I said, there's all kinds of new stuff coming, so just keep watching on this Facebook page, robinswreathery, classes and supplies too, and also make sure you're following Robin's personalized gifts. And I'll shoot a picture of this after we do the resin on it, okay? All right, you all have a great night. I really missed you all. Happy to be back. We'll see how this goes. I had to ask Restream for help today with the stream because it wasn't working. I have a new phone that I'm trying to figure out. So a lot of technical issues could get lost. So, all right, you all have a great evening.